Well, welcome to another episode of The Spoken Word with Tara Linhardt, and today I'm so honored to have as my special guest.
My name is Tandin Wangmo.
Okay, and we are in Thimphu, Bhutan, the capital of Bhutan. Now, what is the language you're going to explain to us about today?
So, the commonly spoken language in Bhutan is Dzongkha, so we speak Dzongkha.
Okay, I know Dzongkha is the official language of Bhutan. Traditionally, where would one have found, maybe 100 years ago, a lot of the Dzongkha speakers per se?
So, it's spoken all over Bhutan, but especially in western Bhutan.
Okay. Also, for those of you out there who have not been to Bhutan, if we put a la at the end of our English sentences, it makes them more polite. So, there you go, la.
Yes.
Okay, so in Dzongkha, what would be a common greeting?
So, it's Kuzangpula. So, if it's morning, we say Dobadele. If it's afternoon, we say Nimadele. And if it's evening, Chirudele. And if it's good night, then we say Zinchadele.
Right, and so delay, like Tashidele,
yes.
Some people have heard that more. So it's wishing them good morning, basically, yes. Good afternoon. Perfect. So what is the word for you?
Chu.
Chu. Okay, and is there honorific or in common or just?
It's informal to say chu. We have honorific also, that is na. So when we say na, we just use our hand and say na.
Good to know. And also in Bhutan it's interesting because I notice people don't usually point with one finger, right?
Yes.
It's impolite. They play.
Yes.
Yes. It is very polite. I end up doing it in the U.S. too. People probably wonder why. So then how would I say, how are you?
Okay,
so how does that break down exactly?
So is informal. If you want to say informal way, we say na gadebe jui or na gadebe you. So na is you, gadebe is how, you is exist. How do you exist?
So the verb is at the end.
Yes.
As a lot of the structures are in Asia, yes. That I found. How about the word for I?
Nga.
Okay. How would I say I am fine?
Nga leshumbe you. So nga is I, leshumbe is good. Be here acts as an adjective, adverb, and then you is exist.
Okay, la. So how about name? What is the word for name?
Ming.
Ming. Okay, so then how would I say the word for what?
Gachi.
Okay, so then how would I put together to say what is your name?
Chigi Ming Gachi Mo.
Perfect. So how about my? How do you say my?
Nigi.
So how would I say my name is Tara?
Nigi Ming Tara I.
There you go. So again, I is the verb at the end.
Yes.
Okay, how about the word for where?
Gun.
No, where is it?
Oh, sorry, where? Gate.
Gate, yeah, they're both where, that's true. Homonyms, gotta love them.
Gate.
Gate. So how did you say, where are you going?
Che gate jomo. And another, we have two ways of saying this one. One is in ing form, gerund, and one is in tense form, we say. So che gate jomo is in ing form, and che gate jodo. Two ways of saying.
Good. How about the word for it, like it, and the it? Ani. Okay, so then how would I say here?
Na.
So then how would I say it is here?
Ani na you. It exists here.
Perfect. So how about the word for eat?
Za.
Okay. How about, how do you do a polite command form or asking someone, go ahead, please eat?
Okay, so eat is za, honorific will be je. Ani je, eat is.
Or aniza.
Yes.
Or you could just say za za.
Yes, la. It's like imperative. Za za za.
Eat. Yeah, I think probably mothers everywhere I say that.
Yes.
Eat. How would you say have you eaten?
So whenever we say eat, you have to be precise. There should be something what you are eating. So you have to say che pizza zaiga.
So that's if you're eating pizza, which I'm sure many people out there are.
Che to zaiga. Food is to.
Also rice is to.
Yes.
And I find that interesting throughout a lot of the Asian cultures. that the word for food and the word for rice is sometimes the same.
In Dzongkha it's different. So generally, collectively, it's known as to, but if you just say rice, it is chum. It's uncooked
rice.
Chum.
Yeah. And then if you wanted to say like eating food, I think, is it often, they would say maybe rice and curry?
Yes.
How would you say that?
The to and chum, not rice, but cooked one. To and chum.
To da tsum. Yeah. Which is also very common, I think, in a lot of languages to say rice and curry or rice and dal is your meal time. Okay, so that brings us to full. After we've eaten, how would you say full?
Dang. Dang is full, but if you say I'm full, nga po dang yi.
And so po is stomach.
Yes, my stomach is full.
Yeah, Nepal I think it's pet. So po. So they're still related, yeah? So how would you ask someone, what are you doing?
Chegachi bedo.
And is there a greeting that people say like, hey, what have you been up to? What have you been doing?
Yes, so we have like not honorific, casual way of saying, Oi, chegachi bedo. Chegachi bedo.
And again, do is like a verb idea.
Yes.
Yeah, tense.
So here it's interjection word, Oi.
Which means hey.
Yes.
Hey. Okay. How about how many? How would you say how many?
Gadimchi.
Is there a word for like? Well, I guess. How about people? How would you say people?
Me.
So how would you say how many people?
Me gadimchi.
Ah, perfect. So how about how old are you? How do you ask that?
So how many and how much is same in Dzongkha. We say gadimchi. And if you want to say how old are you, che lo gadimchi mo.
So lo in that case means
age.
Age, yeah. So now that brings us to numbers. So let's just slowly just count to 10. So
chi, ni, sum, ji, nga, du, dim, ge, gu, jutam.
Yay! Okay, good. How do we say good?
Leshum.
Leshum. So how would I say it is good?
Leshum imbe.
Imbe. Okay, so then how would I say not good?
Leshum menbe.
Nenbe. Okay, so how would I say cold? And is there, within that idea, is there a different word for like if your tea is cold, if it's cold outside, and if you are cold, or are they the same?
No, it's different in Dzongkha. So if you are referring to tea, liquid, we say kum, cold, kum. And if it's weather, we say kusisi. And if it is you feeling the cold, we say jamme.
So, okay, so how would I make a sentence? My tea is cold.
Nigi ja kum do.
And how would I say today it is cold outside? Or today it is cold?
Tari kusisi do.
And then how
or you can say tari namshe kusisi do. Weather. Weather is namshe.
Oh, I haven't learned that one yet.
Tari namshe kusisi do.
Ah, thank you. And then how would I say I am cold?
Nga jamme.
Okay, so how would I say hot? And also, is it this different words for like substance or liquid, temperature, and person?
Yes, it's same like hot as cold. So if it's hot in case of liquid, we say chatum. And if it is weather, ju. And if it is you feeling the cold, hot, tsep tsipme.
So how would you say my tea is hot?
Nigi cha chatum du.
And how would you say today it is hot?
Tari du du.
And then how would you say I am hot?
Nga tsep tsipme.
All right, perfect. So words for mother and father.
Appa is for father, Amma is for mother.
And how about for sister and brother? And do they have higher and lower for older and younger?
So it's categorized: elder sister, elder brother, younger sister, younger brother. So elder sister is Ashim, younger sister is Num, Achu is elder brother, Nuchu is younger brother.
Perfect. Okay, so that brings us to closings. So what are a couple ways that people speaking Dzongkha would say goodbye, or do they say maybe more like good going, stay well, see you later? What would be some common ways to part with people?
Okay, we don't have goodbye type. We literally say I'm going or I'm gone. Nga yasi, or we say I should go. Nga jo go be.
So nga is I.
Jo go be. Jo is a verb, go, and go be is should. Nga jo go be.
I should go.
Yes. And another way of saying is nga yasi. Nga is I. Yasi means gone.
I'm gone.
Yeah. And then those who are leaving behind, we say leshum bedu. Stay safely.
Stay well, maybe we would say. Yeah.
Stay well. And then we are leaving mula. So somebody who is behind will say, go safely, leshum beson.
Like good travels, safe travels or something. Okay, and one other thing is today's very special guest is also my Dzongkha teacher, and she teaches in person if you're here in the Thimphu, Bhutan area, but she also teaches online. So if you're coming to Bhutan or you have any interest in Bhutanese culture and language, you can take online lessons from her. I can put in the description underneath her contact info, maybe an email or something, yeah?
Thank you, Lara.
Yeah, she's great. She's very good at breaking it down, very systematic. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, I'm Tara Linhardt, and
I'm Tandin. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and check in for more Spoken Languages series. Bye!